like sharing this. I don't even know how to phrase it. I so wish I could get inside my mind and try to explain it the way I'm thinking of it right now. But I just want to talk to you guys and tell you how I discovered myself at the age of 21, which is something I wish happened to me when I was 13. So this was the problem that I'm just going to talk about hearing. First things first, hearing. I didn't hear. I never heard anything. I can hear, guys. I can hear. Listen to me, ne? I think there was just certain levels when it comes to my hearing. And let's say there's like 4, 5, let's say there's 6 levels. Or, yes, let's say there's 6 levels of hearing. I don't know how many are they. I'm just assuming if there are levels. When I get to level 3, it just blocks everything. That's how I lived until matric. And this affected my studies. This has affected me understanding myself. I believe that I'm a system. I adjust to things very, like, if I keep on doing something, I understand it. You get me? So the system that is me, if it wants to switch off because it's tired, it would switch off. So when I got to level 3, that was where everything blocked. And that affected me mentally also. Because I couldn't understand stuff. But I didn't understand why I'm not understanding. You get me? When it comes to academics, I was capable of gaining level 6 and level 7. Because at school, we used to be separated in terms of levels. I think grade 11, that happened a lot. And I would always be put in the class, especially with mathematics. I would always be put in a class, which was the subject that I was weak at. I was always put in the class of 11-7. And my teachers would see something that I didn't see. That's the second one I'd see. But let's go back to hearing. I didn't hear. I didn't allow myself to hear properly. They will try to help me understand something, but I still won't hear. There was just a certain level I could understand geometry and trigonometry, and after that it's done. It's never going to happen. So I didn't know how to unblock that. Second thing was listening to myself. So I didn't hear myself. There are times where you sit down and you want to talk to yourself, you want to hear yourself. But the only things that I wanted to hear is me being positive. I need to be positive. I need to be positive. I didn't hear other stuff. I never wanted to hear, what am I thinking? I never wanted to overthink because I thought overthinking is wrong. Because other people, when they talk about overthinking, they always say thinking negative stuff. Why don't I overthink positively? That's what I always asked myself. Why don't I overthink positively and allow myself to hear myself? Music-wise, I can sing. But moving to Cape Town made me realize that I can't hear myself singing. I couldn't hear when I'm singing a note wrong. I couldn't hear. And I remember when I was first year of me moving here, I used to sit down with my vocal coach. I'm like, Dr. Sean, I can hear you, but I can't hear you. I can't hear. I can hear you saying I'm singing this note wrong, but I don't understand how am I singing wrong because I can't hear the wrong note. I had to practice. I had to know how to hear. I don't know how to do it, how I did it, but I heard at some point. I ended up hearing that this note is wrong. Now I'm singing. You get me? It was difficult. It's discovering. And this happens when I'm 20, 21, 20. In my 20s, early 20s. I'm still in my early 20s anyway. So it was hearing. Hearing was the problem. And I so wish I allowed myself to hear myself. Because I would have been able to deal with other stuff the way I'm dealing with them now. I will be able to handle situations the way I'm handling them now. I'm so calm when I'm going through a lot than how I was when I was in high school. Seeing was also the problem. I always wanted to see myself the way other people see me. I know I'm capable of doing the most. I know I'm capable. I know I'm the shit. But the problem is, sometimes I always think like, how am I going to do it? I want to see this. It still happens. I'm still struggling with seeing even now. The way people see me, it's not how I'm just going to make an example. When I was in grade 8, I met my teacher in Dadin Tlaile for the first time, and I joined I'm an African. Dadin Tlaile told me that one day I'm going to see you on TV. And I looked at him. Okay. I didn't see myself the way he saw me. Mama TV told me I have a nice tone. My voice could do well on TV. I didn't see myself. I didn't hear. Another thing is hearing. I didn't hear what they are hearing. I always get compliments of my voice, the way I speak, the tone of my voice, my eyes, those kind of stuff. Things that I don't see. I look at my eyes, they look normal. But this is the compliment that I got since I was 5, 6, 7. But I still don't see it. I don't allow myself to see. I know I have a beautiful face, but the features, other features that people always mention, I don't see them. I don't think I'm allowing myself to see myself. I don't want to see myself the way people see me. Especially the negative ones. I can see myself positively, but I so wish I could. I met Brendan Daniels. He played the role of, I don't remember the name of his character, but he played on Unseen as the guy who killed Zinzi's son. That guy. Met him. And my boss works with him. And when I met this guy was just looking at me the whole day. We're at Film Week. I'm sitting. We went to ETV's party. I come back. On our way home, not this man telling me about myself, but I didn't even know that I'm actually like this. But when he's speaking, I'm like, yes, I am. I'm shocked because I never saw that in me. But now, because he's saying it, it's making sense. You get me? I'm like, this person spent a few hours with me, but he could see small things about me. I don't really understand. So then I realized that I have to start seeing myself. I have to start looking at myself and seeing a winner. Because I know I am. It's just that the process. I think it's the process. It's lack of patience. I lack patience. I lack patience. It is bad. Like, I feel like things are moving slow. They're not. They're not, because what I've done this year is a lot, but I don't see it. You know, at the beginning of the year, I wrote New Year's resolutions, and I have this thing in me. That thing doesn't work for me. Writing down New Year's resolution and doing it doesn't work for me, because I jinx my year. I say things once with my mouth. I am done. When I was 13, I told myself that when I'm 21, I must be seen, at least appearing on one of the exposure shows or Hectic 99. I said that. I said it when I was 13, because I used to sit in the mirror and do interviews. Guess what? When I was 19, that happened before I turned 21. That's when I realized that writing it down and keep singing it all the time, it doesn't work for me. I have to say it and leave it and forget about it and get shocked when it happens. That's when I realized this is how I work. And what's working for other people, it's not gonna work for me. You get me? So this is my advice to people is start seeing yourself, start hearing yourself. Sit down and listen to the inner voice in you. Not the one that always say, okay, Emma Oloja. No, actually, Papa. No, don't listen to that voice. Sometimes it's so hectic. Sometimes I listen to myself. Like, I just listen to myself in my head speaking. And I get shocked of things that I'm saying to myself. Like, where did you even get this? My thinking capability can't even get to what I just thought of now. Then I understood, like, now that I started understanding that if I want to work and if I want to think, my mind can think. I just have to allow myself to hear myself. That's the only thing that I needed to do when I was in high school. Allow myself to hear myself. And I didn't. Because I couldn't find a way to hear myself. So, don't live up to other people's expectations. That's another thing that I taught myself. When I was in high school, I was just, you know that kid who's capable of getting level 7 to 6? I was that kid. My leg can touch then level 6 just once and comes back to level 5. That was me in high school. I couldn't understand why I can't. I'm always putting this. You see this? This is my foot. I just tap and come back. That's what I did. I always ask myself, how do I, in certain subjects, I'm just going to tell you about my metric experience. Metric, specifically in metric, I had subjects that I loved. I did subjects that I loved. I loved maths. It's just that I didn't allow myself to hear myself and understand and see. Get me? So in metric, I remember the beginning of the year, I was good at accounting. I don't know if I'm still good, but I was very good in accounting. That first term of grade 12, I got level 6. So that was my thing. Level 6, 5, level 6, 5, level 6, 5. With accounting since grade 10. If I dropped, it's like level 4 but 14, like that. Level 4 is 50%, in it. I'm not sure, but I forgot. I finished school 5 years ago. Flex. But I just wanted to say, but it has to be like, if it's a level 4, it's like a 40, 49. Is it a 40? Yes, 50%. Level 5 is 60. Yes, 49. That is 49. Level 2 is 30. Guys, help me. Level 2 is 30 again. 30 is 4, level 4. No, level 3 is 50, 59, 60, level 5. 50. Oh yeah, I'm drunk. 52 is level 4. So it means like when I get level 4, when it comes to accounting, like I never wanted to compromise with that subject. And if I did, I would cry. Business, I was just fine. Like I never went extra. I knew my capabilities. I knew that accounting, I got past level 5. Level 5 and 6 and 7, I can get to level 7. I knew I could. With business, I told myself that here I'm getting level 5. That was my metric target the whole time. Economics, I told myself that here I'm getting level 5. So too, I was like, here I have to get level 6 or 7. LO, I was like, I don't care. Even if I get level 6, it's fine. You get me? And then what's the other subject? English, I said level 5. That was my target, guys. And then what's the other subject? Soto English, economics, business, accounting. What's the other one? Soto English, economics, accounting, business studies, life orientation, English. Yes. So most of my targets were level 5 and 6. Accounting was the only. Soto and accounting was 6 and 7. That was my plan. So at the end, when I got my results, I got level 5 in business, level 5 in economics, level 6 in Soto, level 6 in life orientation, and these other 2 subjects. English, I got level 5. That was my target. I knew my capabilities. These other 2 subjects disappointed me. Like literally. Okay, math, I forgot math. Math, I targeted level 4, guys. It was there, like I knew. By the end of the year, I literally told my maths teacher that make it level 4. After writing paper 1, final, I told her. I actually level 4 from level 3. And when they report, hi, it's like if money level 3, which was my target. And then what disappointed me was accounting. My expectation was level 7, I got level 3. It's because I thought I knew it. I always tell myself that I must not think I know something. Never think that you know something. Never think that you know someone. Never think you know anything. Because that thing can disappoint you anytime. You always have to revisit something, making sure that that thing, it's still the same. That's what I didn't do. First things first is know your capabilities, do more. I wish I did in metric, and this is what I'm gonna say to you. Remember, first allow yourself to see beyond the eyes. If you wear spectacles, it's better because you already have 4. So practice to see with those 4 eyes. Allow yourself, as I was saying, allow yourself to see. Allow yourself to hear. Listen to your inner self. Sit down with yourself. I'm not saying meditate. Overthink positively. Sit down and listen to you. Talk to you properly. Number 3 is be patient. If you lack patience, the only thing I do if I feel like that thing is back again of me feeling impatient, I pray about it. I always ask God that Kikopa ompe mantla. Give me patient because I'm I'm not. In my head now, I'm living in 20, I'm 27. Guys, I'm only 22. I'm thinking about myself when I'm 27. Now, the way I just so impatient. I'm 27 in my head. I'm already living in 2020. When am I turning 27? I think it's 5 years from now. You see, I'm in 2020 something now. In my head, I just want to see how's my life when I'm doing. So be patient. Stop thinking about the future. Live in the moment. People always say that to me, guys, and I want to practice it. I don't. I still haven't. Live in the moment. I'm trying to live in the moment, but I'm getting better. I'm getting better. I'm not gonna lie. When I moved to Cape Town, it was bad. The only thing I could think of is future. What's gonna happen tomorrow? I'm going to work. Like, that's me. My mind is always like 10 steps ahead, that I can't even focus properly. So live in the moment. Forget about what's gonna happen tomorrow. You'll see what's gonna happen tomorrow morning when you wake up. I want you to know that this is my last advice. Don't live up to everyone's expectations. Don't live up to get a congratulations from someone. Someone said you did well. Forget that. Live for you. Should be the only person who's proud of yourself. And if other people are proud, then it's cool. But the most important thing is that you are proud of yourself. Don't live. People should be, I knew it was gonna happen. When people say they are proud of you, you shouldn't feel. I'm not saying, truly speaking, I don't feel, it doesn't make me feel better when someone says, I'm proud of you, where you are right now. I knew I was going to get here. I just say thank you. That I'm thanking them because they believed that I could do that. But I'm not saying thank you because they're making me feel better. No. I'm saying thank you because these people saw this at a time when I didn't see it. And they knew that I would be there one day. But they never knew when. You get me? So never wait for anyone's congratulations. It's not gonna come. Don't wait for, especially when it comes to families, parents, don't wait for your mom saying you worked hard. Because if you leave, you're always gonna leave. You're always gonna wait for your mom to say, I'm proud of you. And sometimes you're not gonna get it. Because they're not. And you are proud of yourself at that moment. But to make you feel better, you're waiting for theirs. You get me? That's what I've taught myself, that I'm never going to wait for anyone's congratulations. I want to make myself proud. And at the moment, this year, I've done so much apparently. But I didn't see that. I didn't. Yes, the things that I happened, yeah, they're fine. But I haven't seen myself where I wanted to be this year. So for me, it feels like I didn't do anything. But a lot of people said you have done something. So guys, enjoy. Live your life for yourself. It's towards the end of the year. I don't know if I'm going to post another video or this one is my last. I might not. But if this one is my last, Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. See you next year. Then if I might post another one. I'll say them again. It sounds to fake clowns.